Okay, so I saw this, video essay about Pomu and Pomu's impact on Nijisanji, and so I thought this was a good video to kind of watch as we are seeing Pomu off on her new adventure. How an office lady saved Nijisanji Ian. I'm excited to check this out and get to hear a little bit about Pomu's history.
After all the graduations, seeing my friends leaving one by one, I just kept thinking I don't want my fans to keep going through this. But I don't want to get to a point where I burn out and have this
Always
frustration spiral,
prioritize
so
your own well-being,
I decided
Pomu.
that
That's for
it would be
everyone.
best if I also get going too.
The strongest fairy. The changed VTubing forever. Oh, that's a nice
As a content creator
headline.
and entertainer, when do you know when it's time to call it quits? Is it when you hit 1 million followers? Or God forbid, you get to a point of desperately wanting to stay relevant and you end up on some obscure reality TV show?
Go, white girl, go, white girl, go. Go, white girl, go, white girl, go.
Pomu Rainpuff left when she was at the top. As a respected VTuber at the top VTuber agency in the world, she was able to walk away from all that to pursue the unknown. That takes courage.
That does.
But before we get ahead
very
of
much so
ourselves,
does take
who is
courage.
Pomu Rainpuff?
Hello, I'm Pomu.
That
Pomu
definitely
was part of
does take
Nijisanji Ian's
courage.
branch's first wave, Lazulite, alongside Ilaria and Vinana. When she got in, she was overcome with emotions.
So I was at work. So I had to go into the other room and cry.
Aww.
I went into the bathroom and I just cried.
Aww.
I cried so much.
It all felt like a dream to her, and especially when her senpais in Nijisanji started to message her on Twitter, she absolutely lost her shit.
So crazy, like, getting a response from people that you admired for so long.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
what?
Yeah, that
These
definitely makes a lot of sense. That magic of like getting in and then seeing the people that you sort of like who inspire you, and who may have inspired you to apply.
Empire responded to me on Twitter. My heart literally stopped. I almost I was almost crying.
Well, when she realized she got in, the pressure started to settle in. In retrospect, it's kind of crazy to think about it now, but when Pomu debuted on May 16th, 2021, she thought Nichi Ien was going to flop.
I was like, are we gonna flop? What?
That is crazy.
I was so nervous. I was like, what if nobody likes us? What are you talking about?
With Whole Life Myth in the rearview mirror absolutely killing it, and the whole pressure...
Yeah, right. Yeah, like that is true. Like there's a pressure that it sort of like almost compete with them or to live up to the expectations that that Myth did like 1 year prior.
Nichi Ien's future on her shoulders, Pomu had to lock in. Right away, Pomu showed the world her versatility as a streamer. She kicked things off with her first series, Fix It Pomu, where she would give her big brain life advice to viewers.
This is my company, Super Cool, Absolutely Maniac.
Is
Wow.
all this legal? Absolutely fucking not. But we were making more money than we knew what to do with.
A moment of silence for this person's downfall into Minecraft addiction.
Oh, Pomu definitely had Minecraft addiction.
Oh shit! I didn't know about was streaming.
Pomu. Hell.
But we gotta thank Minecraft-chan because this is the very reason for her quitting her office lady job.
I quit my job for Minecraft.
Oh yeah,
I quit
I remember that clip. Oh yeah.
fucking job for Minecraft.
In
And that's
all seriousness,
based.
Pomu's whole ordeal of her quitting her job was some S-tier comedy. It was straight up a scene from Boshi the Rock. In a full bundle of anxiety, Pomu approaches her scary boss, who by the way knows Pomu streams and calls her streams webinars.
When I worked at my
Webinars.
last job, like, because I did VTubing
Webinars?
at the same time, my boss would call them webinars.
Pomu anxiously brings up her plans to her boss about her quitting the company.
I will not be an OL anymore. He like stared at me
What's
for a
an
second.
office worker? Oh, I was like, what is an OL? Oh, wait, no, wait, I'm dumb. Wait, Oh, why did I say office worker? That would be OW, not... Wait, what is OL? What is an OL? Tell me in the comments, what's an OL? I don't know what an OL is.
And he was like,
I don't know why I thought that meant office worker. I'm a fucking idiot, because work obviously starts with a W.
so how many followers do you have on this thing? He was like 500, 1,000. I was like, boss, I have 100,000 subscribers. He was like, what?
What?
Yeah.
Nani?
He was just like,
Nani
100,000
desu ka?
people subscribe to you. Like, why do you say it like that? Why?
To you?
So within her first 6 months of VTubing, she was able to quit her OO job and pursue streaming full time. And I think this is the point where she's able to showcase her full repertoire as a streamer. Whether it's being the head VTuber ambassador of Metal Gear.
Tell me whatever you want to tell me about Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
It's like the greatest game ever. And it's like, okay, so it starts a long time ago. And then there's a lady called the boss. She was really cool. And then
Will we get somebody in Niji who carries on the Metal Gear legacy, you know?
then she has a guy she mentors to fight the Metal Gear, and then he has to fight the Metal Gear again.
Is Pomu just reciting the entire plot?
Times, and it's so much. But it's a story before the ages. This goes on forever and ever and ever and ever. Then they.
Oh my god! It's like Vox in the bite of 87. Oh no.
One of the signs, he has another guy. He's a scientist.
I mean, shit. Homegirl loves Metal Gear so much. She was even chatting about it with random NPCs in Antarctica.
I asked him like what game series he likes, and he goes, do you know Metal Gear Solid?
Oh no!
No way.
He started it. They started it. You don't just say the words.
No.
Her PP energy was off the charts with her otaku energy, and it didn't just stop with Metal Gear. As more VTubers debuted under Nijisanji, Pomu would pass on her nerd energy to other talents and other VTubers. My personal favorite is Pomu's love for maid cafes.
So I didn't know this, but apparently like the taiga is an actual chant. I thought this entire time Pomu Rainpuff made up that Dynasty Lights chant. Before the maid performed, Pomu mumbled under her breath. I was sitting next to Pomu, okay? I don't know if anybody else heard, but she kind of like said very softly, she was like, well, it's time to embarrass myself. Pomu like is in a different position. You know how people who run marathons or like races, it's like ready, set, go? Pomu was like in gear 1, and then when it hit like the first stanza of her chant, she was like, I was like, whoa!
That's how they get you.
That's the big PP energy. Yeah, the big PP energy.
Thread you start to see with Pomu is as she interacts with other VTubers, it's her god tier ability to improv.
Yeah.
And in many cases,
Frogbert.
via her alter ego, like the legendary
Frogbert.
Frogbert.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sad that means Frogbert also has died too. Yeah, Pomu's like honestly, her improv is amazing. Like she, like making like the Frogbert character was like amazing. Honestly, like it shows her versatility as a creator. She really just adds so much to these sort of streams.
Oh, sorry, guys.
And I would say these are probably some of my favorite streams that Niji does.
Okay, yeah, I could just like the fucking moon in the sky up there. The moon is beautiful tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little derpy today, but yeah.
Tsukigaki desune.
This is the it factor as a streamer. Being able to think on the spot, riff off other people around you, and ultimately make both the chat and her collaborators laugh their asses off. Don't ever forget the fact that Pomu completely made up her choreo to her first original song at her first 3D concert.
Could you teach us how to do the dance to your original song someday? Okay, that's another thing, Jesse. I made that up on the spot.
Wow,
I'm
what?
not very good coming up with dances, and I didn't have time to choreograph.
Wait, that's crazy.
Mind you, Pomu was pretty nervous at her first 3D concert.
I watched your first 3D live, and it was so good. No. I was so nervous. No. I was so nervous. Oh my god.
But despite that pressure, this mad lad just went on full go white girl go.
I just made it up in the spot. I was just like, oh shit, I don't know what to do here, but it's like a really ginky song, you know? So I was like, I can't just do nothing.
Me personally, I was insanely inspired by Pomu's improv on Iron Mouse's Speak of the Devil show. Iron Mouse for some reason got sent to the Shadow Realm for a good 5 minutes, and Pomu was just left alone. So in front of an audience of over 11,000 people, Pomu is like, fuck it, the show must go on.
Hello, Frogbert?
Yeah, hello? Who's this?
Oh, Frogbert, it's me, Pomu. You still haven't saved my number?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. My name's Frogbert. Did you find my number on the dark web because I'm so funny and cool?
Man, if this isn't a masterclass of not cracking under pressure, I don't know what is. But if we're talking about pressure, we gotta talk about the time where Homegirl filmed a music video in space.
That's crazy.
VTubers string together a quick lyric video, and if they want to get fancy, they jazz it up with some animation. Pomu, in typical big PP fashion, is like, nah, I want to film in space. So over the span of 6 months, Pomu worked with Nijisanji management, engineers, government officials to send her acrylic stand up tens of thousands of feet on a weather balloon. I mean, apart from the sheer cost and time commitment, everything could have went wrong.
And I was so nervous if it would, first when it got stuck in the tree,
That
I was
is
like,
fucking insane.
Or a lot of times when we were predicting the weather, it was going like into water almost.
See, that really honestly shows me how innovative she is. Like also her last cover with Lazulite, she went to Antarctica with Alila to do it. That is pure just insane dedication and an idea that I don't see a lot of YouTubers doing for a music video.
Every time the wind was just not on our side.
Our favorite fairy was committed to making some S-tier content. So on the day of the shoot, she was chasing after this balloon for 12 hours.
12 hours? Holy shit.
For maybe almost 12 hours, trying to get it. Every time I launched it, I just stood there and I was like, please come back to me. I was just praying with everything I had, please work, please work.
We straight got
insane.
The single-handedly most beautiful VTuber MV moment when the weather balloon popped right when the Lazulite stand eclipsed with the sun at peak altitude. However, if we're talking about peak, we gotta talk about Pomu organizing the most ambitious cover collab in Nichi-en history. In the span of 1 month, Pomu managed to get together 27 different EN members to make a song cover for Goose House's Oto no Naru Houe. This was a direct response to Nijisanji going through a lot of rough patches in 2023 with graduations and public scrutiny. So through this project, she wanted this positive song to uplift Nijisanji fans.
I tagged everybody on Discord and I was just like, I want to do this cover and I want to... I feel that maybe EN has gone through a bit of rough patches this year, and I just really wanted to put something out that maybe would bring back a sense of, everybody coming together and doing something together again. So that's why I was really adamant.
With this video being viewed over 5.8 million times, I could assure you that hope was felt by fans all around the world. This is why Pomu is so respected.
And I think this might be one of the most viewed Nichi-en covers possibly.
By her peers. It is beautiful how as Pomu showed deep reverence to her senpais like Pikami, she's now in a position where kohais under her consider her as their oshis.
I think Pomu senpai is one of the senpais who initially intimidated me. Even before joining Nijisanji EN, I already had a really deep respect for her because she's just so clever, so funny, so well spoken, especially so smart. People who are that good at what they do tend to intimidate me just a smidge. And so Pomu senpai did intimidate me for a while. But just after talking to her, you just quickly realize that she's really sweet. Like, always has nice things to say about people, doesn't hesitate to offer help if you need it, that sort of thing. And so I really admire that about her.
In my humble opinion, Kokokare was the pinnacle of who Pomu represents. After watching A Place Further Than the Universe and going to space, Pomu was like, you know what? Let's go to Antarctica.
Yeah.
This project was a combination of her hard work.
I hand cut every single picture with like a little
It's
X-Acto
crazy.
knife. And I like, this is the stack.
That is
A time
crazy.
with good friends.
Lyra came straight from Japan to do this. It was like, the timing was so bad, and she was like the biggest trooper. She pulled through. Like,
I was on a plane for like at least 40 hours.
Whoa, what?
With layovers.
The need for
Whoa.
improv.
one thing that was kind of difficult with filming was like trying to get like interesting places, you know, like with the art, because a lot of it is just so much snow, and a lot of it probably looks so similar to you guys. Like, obviously in person everything looks so amazing and beautiful and wonderful and stupendous, but like on camera I was afraid it looked like ice over
Right,
and over
yeah.
and over and over again.
And of course, dealing with the skew of difficulties.
You guys, we got lost at sea.
It was so awesome.
We were lost at sea in that weather
Oh my
for
God.
45 minutes.
These are all
That's
factors that
scary.
define Pomu throughout her career. The desire for excellence and leaning into her strengths. That is why her graduation in 2024 is powerful. Holding her head high, Pomu is able to walk away from Nijisanji with no regrets.
Yeah, that's honestly amazing to me. Is that she really, you know, it's at her peak, but in the sense of like I really do feel like she achieved everything she really wanted to achieve, and I think that is so respectable. That she achieved and had done the projects that she wanted to do. She hit the goals and aspirations that I think she had set out for herself in starting Nijisanji En, you know, not even knowing at the beginning that it is successful. And now, based on the legacy that she has built, she can feel like she can leave, and knowing that Nichi En will be fine, that all her friends are going to be okay there. And that's really just like so admirable, and I have so much respect for Pomu.
In 2021, she was filled with anxiety and self-doubt.
I'm not a very confident person. I'm trying to work on that because, you know, it's not fun being a downer all the time.
But in 2024, surrounded by close friends and Nichi En being known by millions around the world, Pomu was able to graduate with a content look on her face.
君が歌えば僕も歌うからいやいやうまくなくてもいい君の声を聞かせて一人一人の音は違うからいやいや光が届かなくたって君を見つけるよ Oh yeah
Oh, this is an amazing video. This is a really beautifully well done video. But yeah, like everything I agree with. I mean, Pomu has made such a legacy in EN, and just VTubing in general. She is such a hard worker. She's amazing. And you know, she deserves now to really pursue her own happiness and do what's best for her. And I think you know, all the best to her and whatever she decides to do. I mean, not too certain right now, but she said she might go back to school. I think that's a really admirable thing, you know. And by seeing her like talk about it, really did seem like it was a tough decision for her. But I definitely do respect being able to just step away at basically, you know, the peak of your career and doing that in pursuit of your own happiness and well-being. I really do respect that a ton. It's definitely not an easy decision, you know, to like leave your friends, to leave the place that you felt comfortable in for so long. But, you know, being able to leave and do that and prioritize your own happiness and well-being, I really do have so much respect for that. But yeah, so let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this video. what kind of impact has Pomu had on you, and yeah, so you know, happy graduation to Pomu. Hope she is able to do everything that she sets her, you know, that she has set out for her to do in the future. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.